How's it going everybody, I'm Lewis and we've got a new developer blog from the old school RuneScape team. This is the raid rewards update. I see this as a continuation of the previous developer blog, raid rewards, where they were discussing lots of different rewards that raids could potentially have, and really this developer blog is going through some changes they have for those. So the ideas from that original developer blog will still be used, but they'll just have the changes from this developer blog for certain items. So let's start off with the Twisted Bow change. The Twisted Bow is a bow that increases its accuracy and damage based on the opponent's magic level or magic buff. Previously it would do the accuracy and damage at the exact same rate, however they've decided to separate them into two different scales. The damage curve is the same, but the accuracy curve is now less, ranging from just underneath 50% all the way up to 150%. So this change will lower the overall damage output of the weapon. However, it will still mean it will be one of the best available weapons in game, because against the monster with a high magic level, it will be slightly better than the Toxic Blowpipe. Moving on to Dinhs Bulwark. Because this item is so different from anything we've had in RuneScape in the past, however, people have been suggesting similar items for quite a while, they received a lot of feedback. And there's three main points they want to address. First of all, PvP. Dinhs Bulwark has a block option which will give you a 20% damage reduction. However, in PvP people had concerns, and the old school RuneScape team agree and don't want to actually implement that in PvP. So during PvP, the 20% damage reduction effect of Dinhs Bulwark will not work. Instead, the block option will simply act as a standard defensive attack style. This means that the shield will still be incredibly strong in PvP situations, and even stronger in PvM situations, which should hopefully balance out the item a little bit more than originally planned. The next point is less of a change, more of a clarification of the delay that they mentioned the Dinhs Bulwark will have. If you change attack styles or weapon whilst equipping the Dinhs Bulwark, then you'll have a short delay. This is so you actually have to sacrifice offense for defense. The shortest possible delay that they can have that still has that desired effect is 8 ticks, and that's what they're going for. The reason that it's 8 ticks is the fact that all weapons in game and all NPCs in game attack slightly faster than that. Which means if you're against the boss and you've got, say, a whip out and you're attacking the boss and you switch to Dinhs Bulwark, then you're going to get attacked before you get on that shield. And vice versa, when you take off the shield and put back on your whip, there's going to be another attack. Which, like I touched upon before, means that if you're going to be using Dinhs Bulwark, you're going to be doing it for defensive purposes and defensive purposes only. There'll be no switching around trying to get the best of both worlds. The third and final point about Dinhs Bulwark is, can you use spells with it equipped? And the answer is pretty simple. You can't use offensive spells when equipping Dinhs Bulwark. However, obviously that implies to me that you can use non-offensive spells, which would be things like high and low alch and potentially recharge jewelry. The final change in this developer blog, or more of a clarification from a mistake, is the Elder Platelegs fix. In the last developer blog, they had accidentally stated that the Elder Platelegs had a -5 range defense. However, that was meant to be a +95 range defense. Which, to me, is annoying because I didn't pick up on that and I was just saying, oh yeah, all of the stats of all of the previous armors discussed were the same. However, there was this small mistake that they had missed out. Even with this change, I still feel the same about the Elder Platelegs. They're too powerful, and really, with the old previous raid reward armors, they're just redundant at this moment in time. They failed twice, and they should just leave them in the grave where they belong. The other two changes in this developer block, the Twisted Bow change and Dinhs Bulwark changes, seem fair to me. Reducing the accuracy of the Twisted Bow means that it actually is a bit more of a competitor against our current items, as opposed to just surpassing them. And not allowing the Dinhs Bulwark to work in PvP is really a stroke of genius, because we've not seen an item like that at all in game, and I'm questioning if we should even use it in PvP. When the Trident came out, they didn't allow it to be used in PvP, so part of me is thinking, why can't we do that with Dinhs Bulwark? It's clearly an item designed specifically for PvM. What do you think about these small changes to the raid reward developer blog? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to watch my video on the original developer blog, please click here for raid rewards. And if you want to watch my video on the latest old school RuneScape update, please click here for Dead Man changes and quality of life. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and share, and if you want to keep up to date with the old school RuneScape updates, DevBlogs and polls, please subscribe. I've been Lewis, thanks for watching, goodbye.